Welcome back, everyone. If you've been keeping up with the IQ ecosystem, I know you have, then, October was a big month for them. So many things seem to be falling into place. Yeah, it's been pretty cool to see. We're going to dive into some of the highlights from their October ecosystem report
Uh-huh.
and really try to break down what it all means, for all of us.
Yeah, for sure. What's really exciting to me is like how all these developments are becoming real benefits, like tangible things for the entire IQ community. The report itself is really just the beginning.
Right, for sure. So the report covers a lot of ground, but two things really stood out to me. First, the IQ community voted to build EOAI, which stands for Enshrined On-Chain AI. Now, I know that sounds like super techy, but imagine if, the blockchain could actually, think
Hmm.
and react on its own. That's essentially what EOAI is going for.
Yeah, it's basically, like embedding AI
Right.
right into the core of the blockchain. It's almost like giving the blockchain a brain, which
Yeah.
could totally change how we use blockchain tech.
Absolutely. It could mean, faster transactions,
Yeah.
more secure applications, maybe even completely new kinds of dApps
Yeah,
that we haven't even thought of yet. It's like opening a door to a whole new world.
totally. Yeah.
Okay. And then the second big thing from the report, Solidity Bench by IQ was featured in Crypto Slate, which is a pretty big crypto publication. Now, Solidity, for anyone who's not familiar, that's the programming language that's used to build most apps.
Yeah.
And Solidity Bench is kind of like a competition to see which AI can write the best Solidity code.
Yeah, it's like pushing the limits of what AI can do in the blockchain space.
Yeah. And here's why you should care.
Exactly. Like this means better tools for developers. And better tools for developers means more innovative and user-friendly apps built on IQ. That you might want to use.
Right? It all comes back around to the user. Right? So we've got a smarter blockchain on the horizon and AI that can code. Pretty cool, right?
That is.
But let's get down to how are these advancements actually being USED? Well, both IQ GDT and IQ.wiki are being integrated into a ton of different platforms, and that's what we're going to dive into next.
Yeah, that's the really interesting part. Like seeing these technologies being used in the real world to improve the user experience in different industries. It's pretty fascinating.
Absolutely. It is. First up, we have Electroneum. It's a platform with over 4 million users, and they're using IQ GPT to make blockchain info easier to understand, like if you're brand new to crypto and you have a question. Boom. Their chatbot, powered by IQ GPT, can give you an answer in plain English.
Yeah.
No confusing jargon.
Oh, yeah. That's so important for new users. It's like having a personal blockchain tutor right there in your pocket.
Exactly. It's all about accessibility.
Right.
Okay, then there's Grampus CWC. They're a game studio, building some really fun games, actually.
Yeah.
And they're using IQ GPT to power their community chatbot, too. Think about it. How often do you have a question while you're playing a game?
All the time.
Right. So this makes it so easy to get help.
Yeah. In gaming, that kind of instant support is key. It really shows how IQ GPT can be used for anything. Like you can tailor it to different communities and their specific needs.
Totally. And this next one is really cool. Metacraft AI. It's a platform for creating 3D content. They're also integrating IQ GPT, but they're using it to power their AI tools. So users can easily build immersive experiences, even if they don't have a ton of technical skills.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Right.
It's like giving anyone the power to create their own little metaverse, even if they can't code.
Exactly. And last but not least,
Yeah.
we've got DETF platform. It's a trading platform that offers, well, pretty much everything. Stocks, crypto, real estate, you name it. And they've integrated IQ.wiki, so their users have access to a ton of information about all of these different assets.
Makes sense. Got to do your research before you invest.
Yeah. It's like having a financial encyclopedia right at your fingertips. So we've seen how IQ GPT and IQ.wiki are being used across all these different industries. But what I find really inspiring is that the IQ community is really stepping up.
For sure. It's more than just the tech. It's the people who are using it to make things better.
Exactly. And a perfect example of this is their Glossary of the Week thread series. Every week, they pick a crypto term, and they break it down so that anyone can understand it. It's like crypto education in bite-sized pieces.
I love that. They're explaining the core concepts that you need to know to really understand crypto.
Right. Like, let's say you keep hearing about CeDeFi, but you have no clue what it means. Boom. The Glossary of the Week breaks it down for you. It's basically a mix of centralized and decentralized finance, and they explain how it works and why it's important.
It's a great resource for anyone who wants to keep up with the lingo, and the fact that it's all community-driven really shows how much the IQ community wants to help each other learn.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Okay, so we've talked about all these external integrations, but what about within the IQ ecosystem itself? How does everything fit together?
Well, that's where high IQ comes in. So high IQ is all about like rewarding the people who are really committed to IQ, the ones who are in it for the long haul. Yes, designed to encourage people to hold on to their IQ tokens and to be active in the ecosystem.
Right. So basically, you can lock up your IQ tokens for a certain amount of time. It could be a few months or even 4 years. And the longer you lock them up and the more IQ you lock up, the more high IQ you earn.
It's kind of like earning interest. But instead of getting more IQ, you get high IQ.
Yeah.
Which has special benefits within the ecosystem.
Exactly. And here's the really cool part. High IQ gives you voting power. So you get to have a say in how IQ develops.
That's right. Like what features get built, how the treasury is managed. It's all decided by the community.
It's pretty awesome. You're not just holding tokens. You're actually shaping the future of IQ.
It's like being a shareholder in a company. The more high IQ you have, the more influence you have.
And on top of that, high IQ holders get rewarded with more IQ tokens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you're not just supporting the ecosystem, you're also benefiting from its growth.
It's a win-win.
Exactly.
Yep.
Plus, to keep things sustainable, they introduced this halving model last year, just like Bitcoin. The rate at which new IQ tokens are created gets cut in half every now and then.
Right. That's super important for controlling inflation. And it helps keep the value of IQ strong in the long run.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today. From the October Ecosystem Report to all these different integrations and the awesome glossary of the week. But what does this all mean for you, the listener?
Good question.
Why should you care about all of this?
Well, for one thing, it shows that the IQ ecosystem is really making progress. They're building real products, they have a strong community, and they're attracting real users.
Yeah, it's not just hype. There's real substance here.
Exactly. And for you, that means opportunity.
Opportunity to learn, to participate, and maybe even benefit from the growth of this ecosystem.
Exactly.
So what are some things you can do to learn more about IQ?
Well, you could check out those integrations we talked about, see how Electronium, Grampus, Metacraft, and DETF are using IQ GPT and IQ.wiki. It's pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, definitely. And don't forget to check out the glossary of the week. It's a fun way to learn about crypto.
Sure.
And if you're feeling adventurous, look into the high IQ system. See how you can get involved in governance and earn rewards.
Yeah, jump in.
It's really amazing to see how far IQ has come. They're building something special. And I have a feeling we're just getting started.
I think so too. The future of blockchain is being built right now, and IQ is leading the way.
That's it for this deep dive into the IQ ecosystem. We hope you enjoyed the journey.
Thanks for listening.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible.